allow me to raise this procedure with a short background. You did tell us here, Mr. Speaker, that the reason the Minister of Education, the substantive minister approved by this Parliament, cannot attend Parliament is because of COVID. That's what you told us, Mr. Speaker. I was wondering if the minister who has no time for Parliament can have time for schools. So the procedural issue I am raising is whether this Parliament must not interest in itself in what is taking place at the Ministry of Education. These ministers, you are roasting one after another. First, my friend Ogwanga brought a statement, chest. Secondly, Jesse Muyingo brings a statement, chest. Now you are about to chase Honorable Kaduchu. They take more than 3 weeks without meeting the minister. They can come here and pretend. 3 weeks. Sometimes a whole month. That's why they keep bringing the same statements, just changing their signatures and dates. Because the one running the ministry is not accessible, and you said here, COVID. Related to that issue of procedure, Mr. Speaker, the Committee on Education here in the last Parliament brought a report here of the President Museveni Kaguta Tibuhaburwa running a school in Kanyareru where he pays 700,000 per child in that school, but he also pays 10,000 for a full year for a child in UPE school. So if you want sanctions taken against the exorbitant charge of school fees, even before you go for Muyingo, we start with Mr. Museveni, who runs a school where he pays personally 700,000 per child in Kanyareru, and then he pays 10,000 per child in UPE. Then we can deal with the others. That's why they can't take sanctions, because they themselves violating the
MP from Yabusho's order.
Right, Honorable Speaker, this is a house of record. Kanyareru is a sub-county in Yabusho's constituency, a constituency that I proudly represent here. I want to state on record that President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, whom he calls Mr. Museveni, does not own a school where he pays school fees, as he states. What exists, however, in Kanyareru is a primary school and a secondary school like they exist in any other sub-county of the Republic of Uganda. Even in Kira municipality, where Honorable Member of Parliament standing here to speak, there are primary schools and secondary schools in Kira, where government of the Republic of Uganda, headed by His Excellency Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, pays capitation grant and government aided. That is the position as it is. Is he in order, right Honorable Speaker, to mislead this august house that the President owns a school and pays school fees?
Mr. Chairman, you wanted to add on before you can. The Chairman of the Education Committee.
Yeah, thank you, right honorable Speaker. I came in the Parliament of Uganda, the 10th Parliament, and right from the time we resumed Parliament in 2016, I was on the Committee of Education. In 2018, I was the Vice Chair. I don't remember any moment when the Committee of Education brought a report relating to what Honorable Ssemujju was saying. Would you bring the evidence in the house on the house and lay it on table? So, yes, sir. I need your protection, not to speak, so I conclude.
Please, it's you on the microphone.
Yes, thank you very much. Thank you very much. So, this Parliament of Uganda is a parliament that bases itself on evidence. So, I would request you, right honorable Speaker, Honorable Ssemujju, my best friend, to bring evidence of what he's talking about. In my view, what he's telling us is not well substantiated.
Thank you. Now, honorable colleagues, Honorable Minister wanted to say something?
Mr. Speaker, this morning, the whole top management of the Ministry of Education and Sports were together with the Minister of Education. The Minister of Education, regardless of where, at Nakasero. We were together with the team from UNEB, having meetings, looking at the O-level results, which is to be released tomorrow. And before that, I personally had face-to-face extensive meeting with the Minister of Education and Sports, who is also the First Lady. We discussed on this matter of the curriculum transition. We discussed on this matter of school fees before I came on this floor of Parliament. Mr. Speaker, we must put the records clear. Is my colleague, Honorable Ibrahim, in order really to stand on this floor and to say that the ministers of state in education do not have time to even meet the minister after 3 weeks? What is he really in order when I've just been with the minister on record before coming here? Thank you.
Now, Honorable Minister, you might find Honorable Ssemujju has tried to access the First Lady and has failed, and therefore he thinks it's difficult for everyone. But anyway, you've given that information to him that you've met the minister and you've been meeting. I remember when I was in cabinet, the First Lady was attending cabinet, and I just wanted to clarify this, that the issue, Honorable Ssemujju, the way I brought it here, I told the House that the COVID restrictions around the First Lady and the President, by virtue of her being a wife of the President, required that we will continue doing COVID tests all the time. Listen, which was not sustainable on our side. So for convenience purposes, I have seen many ministries here where I have never seen a cabinet minister here, but they are moving. So that's why we as presiding officers decided, when she sought our guidance, we guided her and said, no, you don't need to be here. When we need you, we shall inform you. Okay? So that's you ask me, okay? You don't direct. Okay? Number two,